Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Link, the Link EXGROOVE by Phreakmods. Let's get started. Now, if you're wondering what the Link is, in a nutshell, it is this device here. It attaches to the joystick, it replaces the standard shaft, and it lets you detach the joystick from a fight stick or an arcade. Now, if you're wondering why you would even want to remove the joystick from a fight stick, the biggest reason in my mind is for transportability. If you think about it, if you go to a fighting game tournament or take this really anywhere and you put it in a backpack, you really have to worry about damaging the joystick. It's very easy to damage it, especially if your backpack's being thrown around. If you just remove this joystick altogether, put it in a different pocket or something like that, you can slide the fight stick in the backpack without worrying about damaging the joystick at all. Now, I did a video roughly a year and a half ago on the install and review of the original Link, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Now, before we take a closer look, I do want to preface this by saying I have a prototype version of the EXGROOVE. I was provided this a few months back in order to try out, so my version might not be exactly the same as the final retail version. So here's the brand new EXGROOVE Link in all of its glory. If you are familiar with the original Link, the biggest difference you'll see right away is that the dust washer doesn't fall off. On this version of the Link, there is a rubber O-ring at the very bottom designed to keep your dust washer in place when you remove the joystick. Now, in terms of functionality, it works the exact same way as the original Link. The sleeve lifts up in order to detach the joystick. One of the big differences here between the EXGROOVE and the initial Link is the top piece of this joystick shaft. It's thicker, which makes gripping the joystick a lot easier. I'll do a side-by-side here between the original Link, which is this one, and the brand new EXGROOVE to show you what I'm talking about. When I hold them up side by side, you can see the top piece of the EXGROOVE is considerably thicker than the original one. And fun fact here, if you have an older version of the Link and you want to upgrade to the EXGROOVE Link, it's actually pretty simple because you don't need to replace any of the existing hardware in your joystick. They use the exact same base, so both are compatible. Now, in terms of comfort, it will depend on your grip style, your finger size, everything like that. It will vary from user to user. For me, so far, all of the grips that I've used with the joystick have been very comfortable. I quite like the brand new EXGROOVE. In terms of durability, I have had zero issues with it so far, and I've actually had it for a few months. And yes, you heard that right. I have had this for a few months and I have many hours of use on it. I really like this thing in terms of overall design, comfort, and durability. Now, I will say this is the prototype version. This is not the final version, but it already has my seal of approval. Now, you may be wondering, is the original Link here obsolete with the introduction of the EXGROOVE? And I would say absolutely not. These are two different versions of the same product. They serve the exact same purpose. They are both removable shafts for a joystick. However, they're styled differently, so really it's going to come down to comfort. Now, if I had to choose between the two, which one would I choose? I would choose the EXGROOVE Link because I like the thicker top piece here. I also like the rubber O-ring so I don't lose the dust washer when I take the joystick out. But if I didn't have access to the EXGROOVE, if I couldn't get it, the regular Link is just fine. But anyways, that's all I've got for today. Now, if you have any questions whatsoever about the Link EXGROOVE, let me know in the comments below because I will be trying to get them right to Phreakmods to have them answered. In a little bit on this channel, I will be doing a Q&A with Phreakmods and I would love to have your questions answered. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Thank you everyone, take care.